France from then on controlled the tempo, stayed on the right side of the penalty count. It's Jamie Ritchie, the skipper, who brings it down. Scotland opting away from the 3 points that would have been a certainty, looking to go for more. This is what the warm-ups are all about. Price has another penalty advantage to play with as Jones just stutters. Wanted to try and get it away. They do get it away. It's Kyle Steyn for the corner, and Scotland have the try. The St Etienne crowd immediately silenced as Scotland find the width under the penalty advantage. They thought it might have come from a catch and drive, but it's the man who's in for Darcy Graham who gets the score.
Absolutely. Scotland starting like France did last week. Again, it's the catch and drive, but it's the intricate moves off the back. It's the decoys. Are they going to go left? Ball comes out. They are playing with the penalty advantage, so it's a free play in a sense, and that's a great finish. Sometimes the bouncing ball takes the defender's eye off it. Kinghorn there, just plopping that ball, and look at that, that's the way how to finish.
Russell has Tui Pilotu as an option, who gave it the eyes inside, and then the little goosey on the outside.
Playing advantage, kicking the ball in the ruck.
Now there's another advantage as France just lose their discipline around the ruck. Putting a boot through it as Price was trying to play it away. Then Steyn come across from the right wing. Man who scored the opening try of this match. Price back for Russell. Russell just looked to try and get on the outside and around Thibaut Flamand. Wasn't quite going to happen on that occasion, but now floated one over the top, and Tamak had to come in and get it. And it's allowed a bit more room for Van der Merwe. It was an effective 2-on-1.
Back for the penalty.
Swings it through. Reasserts the 7-point lead. France 3, Scotland 10. Dupont given one call. Gabin Villiers is off his left wing, ready to come onto this. Dante just straightens. Well met by Tui Pilotu, but now is there a bit more width? Ntamak thinks that the channels outside are a bit crowded, so he opts to just cut in himself. Scotland stop him the first time, then Cyril Bay to grab a canny half-metre or two. Scotland look to turn it over, but illegally so.
You can't win the ball and stand up there.
The line clear, the try-scoring line. They don't want France to even try and get a sniff, so that's what happens. Your line speed gets faster. You're off the line. You're slightly penalised for that. You know, you go beyond the ball, and any little things coming in at the side. All these things just build up the pressure, because France will come at you all the time.
Russell, Tui Pilotu, little no-look pass, found Kinghorn. Then on for Steyn. France get in to turn over and are successful. And Dupont wants to go immediately. And the tackle was made within the 10 metres, so it'll be a continued advantage. But the assistant referee has his flag up while France continue to play. Antoine Dupont has not heard the whistle and continues to go and score. It will not be the 5 points that Gabin Villiers is currently celebrating with him. And I think the realisation may just have dawned.
Yeah. Nine's clearly not 10.
But he's
made
run
the tackle.
5 metres also.
Just listening.
He's run 5 metres. He's put on 5 when he runs 5 metres.
Jamie, I've made the decision.
Running lines, this is Dupont.
Up on the 5.
And it is
Crouch!
the French scrum half, Dupont, and his club colleague, Ntamak, who are just trying to force Scotland into chasing shadows. Ramos is stood directly behind the scrum with Ntamak. They're going to flood to the left-hand side. Dupont, Ntamak, it's opening up for the fly half, and he will score the try. Down to 14. The space was there to be exploited, and that is the back line that will find it.
Again, perfect scrum. Were they going for a pen? Yes, he probably thinks of France, but actually Nick Berry, the ref, says, go, play it. Let's get going, and all of a sudden, what happens when Dupont picks up 3 people? He attracts 3 people. There was a decoy in there. It was Fico, I think, as the decoy. 2 of them again. Trapped 3 guys in that midfield. Kinghorn can't do anything. Steyn can't get it across. It's just alarms go off all the time. As soon as Dupont, Intermac, Ficou gets anywhere close to this ball and start running.
Little flash of lightning possibly in the distance over the stadium. Oh, it's a poor line-out throw in the end. Over the top it goes, and France just not able to execute at that key moment. Russell sends it downfield. Ramos is there with Penaud. And Ramos says that will do for the first 40 minutes. Well, Scotland went out to the lead. France have managed to reel them back in and get their noses in front, but perhaps the big warning sign for the visitors, they've conceded one less penalty in the first 40 minutes than they conceded in the entire match last week. And discipline for this Scotland side, if they're to stay close to their hosts, is going to be super important for that second half. Half-time in St Etienne, it's France 13, Scotland 10. Then for Woki, who isn't entirely sure he knew he was going to get it. And Tamak on for Ficou. Finn Russell trying to hold up his former Racing teammate.
Open up, Blue! Thank you, thank you.
Dupont senses it's on down the short side again. Penaud with the fend and the dive into the corner. 8 tries in a French shirt last season. He kicks off this season with 1 in St Etienne.
Has to be Dupont, the mastermind behind this. Damien Penaud scores the try. Aldrit again is crucial. One mistake. Schumann does that. Aldrit's on it. And this guy's now found his Harry Potter wand. I don't think he had it in the first half. He didn't have much ball to play with, but everything comes through this 9. Good hands outside. Again, there's 2 guys, Kinghorn, Gilchrist. You know, can you do better? Yes, you should. You should be there. Stein goes in for the tackle. You either take one man or whatever. It's Richie Gray, I apologise, not Gilchrist.
France will have a chance to keep playing this.
Yeah, they'll go.
Ramos plays it in for Dupont, who bounces back to the short side and on to Ramos. And Ramos has got the gas to go up the touchline. Plays it back in field for Olivon. Olivon to go under the posts. It is sublime from France. Oh, how about that? It all started with that magician once more. The daring, devilish, delicious Dupont. And finished by Olivon.
Well said, arguably, probably the best player in the world. Well, there's no doubt in my mind. This 9 just sees things that other people don't. It's a very simple thing. You can say Scotland didn't press as one. Yes, there was dog legs, but again, the opportunity's there for love nor money. There again, it's that little look. They think he's going to go in midfield. He isn't. He's going back to that left-hand side with Ramos. One big pass. Olivon, the past French captain, is under the post. That's what, 2 tries in 4 minutes, whatever. That's Scotland blown apart by pure utter skill. And if this place had a roof, it would have literally come off. I am telling you, the noise is unbelievable, and the quality of rugby in those 2 scores is just sublime.
Have to take your hat off to Ramos as well.
Oh,
with the noise, to have the awareness, to see Olivon, to execute the pass at full tilt, all top draw international skill. And he caps it off with the conversion. France 27, Scotland 10. It's happened in a heartbeat.
Well, you didn't want to be late back from the toilet, would you? In the second half, there he goes. Straight, and look at that, he's passed the ball and he's through the gap. He's calling for it inside. Scotland have shut down Dupont getting the ball back, but the bigger pass to Olivon off the left hand flies in as he flies in underneath the posts.
Beautiful take from Woki.
Tackle, release!
Dupont gets his forwards in position once more across the face of the French defence, but Aldrit was there.
Still in!
Now it'll come back for Sebastian, who is met by
Tackle!
Antoine Dupont doing his best impression of a tight head. Oh, but it might be there for Jones. This is a decent channel for the Scottish centre. Cuts back in field. Penaud wrestling on his back, trying to stop him every which way he could. Scotland still have it. Van der Merwe will be in for the score. Scotland managed to find a way. The break initially from Jones and Van der Merwe lurking out on the left wing.
After you passed, or?
Finn Russell is still complaining about being taken out off the ball.
Yeah, I had a read
having
on the
a
one
moment
after
here.
you kicked. I had a read. I was happy with that. And the TMO's just come in for this one.
It was just
and he was committed to the
advantage
pass.
down on that left-hand side, but Hugh Jones does superbly well. Can I get the Penaud drags him down, and then it's just the vision. Van der Merwe's just waving. No one sees him. That's an easy score. But what Russell is doing, it was the Dante's hit on him. I don't know whether Van der Merwe is going to play any more further part in this game. But Dante actually did take Russell off the ball a little bit. It wasn't malicious. It was a committed tackle.
Did pretty well too. Horn needs someone in support of Rory Sutherland.
Tackle!
He's held play up well. Back they go. Tui Pelotu always nearly slit the shackles himself.
Playing advantage.
Makalu trying to get involved, but it's going to be a penalty to Scotland.
Formed, okay? Let him run!
Russell wants to go quickly. Well, France back the requisite 10 metres. They twist and turn, the line of their mercy, and the try will be scored.
Yeah, sure.
Rory Darge, the quickest to react.
Okay. All right, I'll talk to the guys about it.
Scotland get another.
Again, it's the vision, it's the brain, it's the rugby brain of Finn Russell.
Okay.
You can see a gap there. He knows that they can't tackle him. The referee's shouting, get away from it. Eventually, Villiers,
he's checked it. It's all good.
Louis Delbarre, but Darge is over. That's good play. It's fast ball. Nothing France couldn't get back. They couldn't get back to guard that ruck. That's the tap and go. Finn Russell gets taken out.
About head contact.
McInally gets smashed and then easy peasy.
Third try for Scotland.
Finn Russell's up for the fight though. Crashing the ball, and he doesn't really need to do that. He's such a playmaker for Scotland, but he's willing to do it.
Oh, that's lovely from Kinghorn. Just that outside arc. Reminder of that fly half presence he has. Now the ball on the toe. Is it going to sit up for Kyle Steyn? He opened the scoring for Scotland, and he's got them another one.
I'll give you time, Tommy.
Oh, how about that?
Yeah.
Levels the scores, but what a little ball on the toe from George Horn.
Unbelievable play. They just see holes where there isn't supposed to be holes, and they put their toe down. Credit to Horn, he's just digged that through. Ramos, you've got to say, wasn't really alert to that. You know what's going to happen, so sometimes Steyn just following that. The kick's through. He's looking at Steyn rather than really trying to close the scrum half down. He knows he's got it.
Look at Ramos's body language as soon as he catches it.
If Blue have got subs, just make them now.
That's it, 27 piece. Conversion to come. 6 minutes or so. He likes it.
Not quite.
Horn with the ball. You got Kinghorn. He plays 10 as well as 15. He's on the right hand side. Oh,
Loose head's gone straight to ground.
Yeah.
What a
He's
decision.
gone straight to ground.
I thought exactly. To give France a 3-point lead. Up go the flags. It's 6 out of 6 for Ramos. 15 points as the Toulouse boys watch on. McInally, Richie's the dummy. It will go to the tail. France got hands on it to disrupt, and it has gone forwards. And it will be the final moment of the match. Nick Berry signals the knock-on and blows the final whistle.
That was a good contest, and then Blues knocked that ball on.
Well. Some scintillating scores from the French in that second half to take them out to a lead that we thought they'd really kick on from. Credit to Scotland, credit to Gregor Townsend's men who hung in there and worked their way back through those tries from Van der Merwe and Darge and Kyle Steyn as well. 7 tries, all in all, we've been treated to in St Etienne. It finishes France 30, Scotland 27.